Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Marcella.
And I'm Anna Maria.
And we had a very once upon a time day today. We got to go to New York Comic Con. We have a vlog coming. Yeah, so we went to that and we met Lana today. And she was pretty cool. And yeah, so we want to talk to you guys about the episode.
Yeah, the reason why we didn't do reactions for the premiere of the season was because we were at the panel, so they showed us the whole first episode. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go into our thoughts about that because we have a lot to say.
Yeah, if you have not seen the season 7 premiere, then we're just gonna tell you that it's very different. So go into it with an open mind, I think, right?
Don't take it too seriously, I guess, in a way. Like, don't
understand that Once Upon a Time that ended in season 6. Yeah. This is not Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
This is a try again Once Upon a Time. So it's not the same.
It's not. Yeah. It's very different, but I think it's still good. I think
it's fun to watch. It's not like it's horrible. It's just not Once Upon a Time that
Exactly.
It's totally different.
Yeah. So go in open-mindedly. I think it's I think it was good though. Like all in all, we enjoyed it.
All in all, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like I didn't leave there saying like, oh my god, that was really amazing, I want to watch the next episode. Like it was just kind of like, okay, like let's see where this goes because it's gonna be entertaining to see what they do and like
where they end up going,
where they mess up, and
when certain characters are coming back. All right, so now we're gonna jump into some spoilers. So if you have not seen the episode, go watch it and then you come back and talk about it with us. I actually did like the new cast though. I enjoyed the new cast.
I really like Henry.
He's really hot.
He's really hot and he's a really good actor. So yeah, I thought Andrew West did a really good job as Henry, and he definitely gave off the impression that he was Henry, like an older Henry. I thought that he still like acted like him in a way. Yeah, and he definitely looks like him too.
He had his mannerism though too. Like even when that part, I think that was at the end of the episode when he picks up the glass slipper and he says like Operation Glass Slipper. Like the writing was still there in that way, and in some senses, like I feel like a lot of Henry's lines were really good. And I like the line when he went to the bar and he saw Ronnie there, and he says, he's like, imagine if somebody just walked up to you and said, I'm your son. Like I thought that was really clever.
There was a lot of actually like witty lines in the episode. I was surprised about that. I feel like there was like quite a few.
She definitely like throws a lot of, that, I don't know. It reminds you that this is not like the Once Upon a Time that you know.
No.
But it keeps reminding you that it's not. By making jokes about it, making comments.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true.
That's very
They keep reminding you.
They didn't really try to fool us into thinking that this was like a continuation or anything like that.
It's like a reboot and a spin-off just going off the same season. Like it's weird.
Well,
I don't know why there's
a new show.
Yeah, but I don't get why they didn't just make it its own spin-off or make it like...
No, because it's still the same cast. There's no reason for it to end the show.
There's like 3 of the cast.
It's still kind of
but there's still
the same kind of story.
That's true.
It's still Regina, who's a big main character. You still have Rumple, and you still have Hook. So,
very true.
No, I highly disagree with the idea of continuing the show without Emma, Snow White, and Prince Charming, but whatever. It already happened.
You feel it in the show. I feel like you do feel you missed them.
It's ridiculous. I feel like I keep waiting for Emma to pull up in her little yellow bug, and it's Charming to appear with Snow and with the baby Neil.
Well, in the beginning, you really felt that in the beginning because in the beginning we get the goodbye scene with Regina and Henry, and it was kind of like, all right, goodbye, Mom, and we're just like looking at each other, and we're like, all right, he's not gonna say goddbye to his actual, like, his other mom, like,
we're like, okay, so he's not gonna say goodbye to Emma, he's not gonna say goodbye to his grandparents, like,
he's just like, all right, bye. Cool. Yeah.
I hated the fact that the Once Upon a Time book suddenly changed. I don't think that was necessary.
Yeah, why is it? It's like a paperback now.
It's gonna be like the original copy is somewhere hidden, like somewhere protected, something like that.
It looked very
because
plain.
suddenly Henry has like a whole different story because of the curse and all that. So that could have to do with maybe he's an Arthur, but it's like he published the book instead. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what they did.
Oh, I love that scene though. I did love the scene though at the very end when he sits at the computer and he writes Once Upon a Time. I thought that was good. I was happy with that.
I kind of like that they're making it where he wants to like find his own story because he really was like one of the only ones who was completely ordinary. Like you had Emma was the savior. And everybody else was fairy tale characters.
Exactly.
So he was really the only one that didn't have that.
It's weird though because this curse that they're in didn't put them in in a town. We're not in Storybrooke anymore, and you feel it. I don't know Storybrooke.
It's not even a town. It's a city.
Seattle. We're just in Seattle now.
Yeah, we're in like a real place.
Yeah, so it's different in the sense that like
it's not as magical.
I think it's weird though.
Not as magical. Not as separated. Not
yeah, it's weird.
I mean, we still get the
takes a lot of it
flashbacks
away.
with the magic. Like, obviously,
that was a lot. That honestly, it did bother me how they kept jumping so much. I don't think they needed to do that. I think that it could have been all together. They could have. I don't know. They didn't. I feel like they kept jumping around in the episode a lot from past time to current time, and I just don't think it was necessary because it just confused you more. And
yeah, the plot was a little hard to follow.
Yeah,
I think like halfway through.
Especially like in the middle area. I think. Yeah. It's weird that we haven't seen this gap between adult Henry and like kid Henry.
Yeah, you just go to now suddenly he's got a kid.
Yeah.
But now this is what we're seeing though. That's what I'm trying to explain. This is the in between. Even though like the only thing we're seeing is like, okay, now he's an adult and he's meeting Cinderella. And then you know that Cinderella and him will get together at some point, have a kid, and then the curse happens. That's all you know.
Yeah, but
but no, you don't get to see Henry grow up. I think you already saw his pre-little teen.
The thing that's weird about it is like I do feel like there was so many probably moments between him and Cinderella and probably Emma and Hook and Regina and all of them, and we're not gonna see that stuff. You know, I guess we're just to assume that that's in there. You know?
Yeah, I think that it didn't make sense though. How like I get why they did it, but how Hook is a cop.
And he has a hand now. He has a hand.
It's covered, but I saw him moving it, and that really bothered me. I'm like, it shouldn't be moving. I get that you shouldn't have a hook.
I wonder why they did that.
Curse. No, but like, I feel like if anyone's gonna have a bar, it's gonna be Hook, not Ronnie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, it's very true.
Suddenly Regina's and not
Hook
no
would
offense,
be the
but suddenly she's drinking all the time.
Yeah,
that was
her personality completely changed.
If anything, I could have seen maybe Regina working in an office or maybe working for a mayor, like something like that. That would make more sense.
With a town.
Yeah, something more important. The fact that now she's so thrown under and then suddenly Hook is a cop, like I get that because it's Emma.
Yeah, but I could see it being the opposite.
But it should have been the opposite to me.
I could see that.
So I don't get that. I didn't see him taking that part. I think that it made more sense if he was going to take a bar. Because that would make sense. He always drinks rum.
Yeah.
He always pulls out a drink whenever anything goes wrong. Suddenly Regina does that.
Yeah.
Or Ronnie. And now Ronnie is like completely not Regina. They're dividing her like, oh, this is Ronnie. Totally separate from Regina and the Evil Queen. But it's like when Mary Margaret and Snow White and Prince Charming and David had the curse, they were still Snow White and Prince Charming just with different names. And they just didn't know it.
They still have the same kind of personality.
Yeah, they were still the same, but suddenly Regina's a whole different personality. So I don't know. It's something.
I mean, I guess it fits with the show. It's completely like different.
It's a metaphor.
Just
a metaphor for the show. They really tried to parallel it too.
Yes.
To like Once Upon a Time with with Snow and Charming when they're at the ball and then she has to like run off because she's wanted. And it was kind of like Cinderella was running off because she had killed the prince, even though she got framed.
And obviously, if you notice, Henry was wearing the same kind of outfit. Just a different color. He was wearing the same outfit.
I did like, though, how they had that scene really quickly when he dropped the keys and you saw the swan, like...
Oh, yeah.
So they did throw, like, little things. And then Hook, when he saw the picture of Emma...
Legit, the whole audience was like, oh!
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I think Atterbury, you were just like... you were just done.
Just a reminder of what's no longer present, what's no longer
It was a little cruel.
Do you ship Henry and Jacinda?
I don't not ship it, but I'm not like...
I ship
It's
them.
Weird. I feel like I just met them. I feel like I don't know who they are. I don't know Cinderella. I don't know.
I need to know more of their story.
But I think the actors have really good chemistry, though. Like, they did good in the chemistry. I think they had good chemistry on the screen.
It's too soon for it. I don't know. I think it's a little too soon.
So far it's good. It doesn't seem forced or anything like that.
No.
But we'll have to wait and see. That time will tell with that, I think.
I liked the line when she got on the bike and he was telling her all about like Cinderella, like the actual fairy tale story, and then she's like, that's not gonna work, other people have the same size shoe as me.
Yeah, it was almost like they were making fun of like the original Cinderella.
She ended up stealing the bike from him.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
That was cool. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love how Henry says that that's a plot hole, but there have been so many plot holes.
Very ironic.
Suddenly all the Cinderella and stepmother and stepsisters, who are they? Nobody. Nope, this is Cinderella. I thought erase all of that. That's just never happened.
Yeah, with them, I thought that they kind of like, they didn't really introduce them. They introduced them very quickly, where like, I think that's where I got confused, because it was kind of like things were just happening.
It was like a new character here, a new character here.
And it was like, can you tell me who they are? Like,
Alice was even in there too.
Drizella was also thrown in there.
I didn't catch that she was Drusilla right away.
They mentioned it when she first came on the screen, but it was like,
it was very
you wouldn't hear it because you're like, wait.
It's weird also that they've been cursed. They were originally cursed and they had like these curse names, and now they're cursed again.
They're just adding on the names.
So it's like, okay, when the curse is broken, what name are they gonna go by?
Regina.
Yeah. But
Killian.
I hope so, but
Rumple, you could tell, knows everything as usual.
Of course.
You could tell because the look that he gave Hook when they found out they were going to be partners, I'm like, he knows.
That's going to be an interesting scene.
That will be interesting. I'm excited to see that.
I'm not. No.
You're not excited to see that?
No. I mean, that's the only taste of the old Once Upon a Time you'll get, but it's like...
I'm grasping at straws here.
How many times have they tried to kill each other? Multiple times. Now they're working together. It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna last though, so.
But Anna Maria, Captain Swan's gonna be lit in episode 2 of season 7 next week.
Okay, cool. And then suddenly she disappears again.
She's gonna be.
So
yeah, how are they even gonna?
How are they gonna explain this?
How are they gonna explain the fact that Emma and Hook are no longer together?
Yeah, so I'm interested in what they're going to do for next week.
Based on the promo, nothing makes sense.
Based on the promo. Yeah, I did like Cinderella though in this week, but it's weird because if you guys have seen, obviously you've seen in the earlier seasons, are we just gonna forget that Cinderella had a baby and like she had this whole story? So it's interesting that they
there was a whole connection to her and Emma too, that like she had a good friendship with Emma too, but suddenly that Cinderella I guess wasn't enough. They're just gonna ignore it.
Exactly.
I'd be offended if I was her.
I would too. I kind of feel bad for that actress. I mean, she wasn't in it that much, but still.
She wasn't enough. She was one of the like big opening episodes I remember, and then they just brought her back in the last season. I remember early in season 6 they had an episode with Cinderella and the stepmother and the sisters.
They would have every like once in a while they would show her with her baby like in grannies and stuff like that.
Oh no, that's a whole Captain Swan thing that they've had like Hook next to the baby and people freaking out about that. Exactly. That's Cinderella's baby. Yeah. But suddenly that's not Cinderella, so it's, and I get the whole, there's different versions of the story, but there's so many fairy tales to choose from. I don't get why they had to go with one that they've already actually like went in depth about. They never really went in depth with Rapunzel. They could have touched her, maybe.
Yeah. I thought she was really cool though. I think the actress was great. I thought she was, I really liked her with Andrew West. I think she really had a good connection.
She's definitely a strong character in that way. She's very different than like the Cinderella that we know.
Yeah.
So I do like that.
She's very headstrong and like determined, and I did like the scene when she goes and she tries to take Lucy away with the stepmother, and when they like are sitting on the bench, she's like, I need you to believe in me now.
Oh yeah,
that was cute. I really like Lucy. I think she's a good actress, that little girl. She's
she is. And you said she was a fan.
I'm pretty sure I remember hearing the story that she was a fan.
She's really cute.
And that they kind of found her like there, because I remember seeing pictures of that little girl with like Colin O'Donoghue on set, and I'm like, okay, it's a fan. Like that's so cute. And then she's on the show.
It's very different now because Emma and Hook are now grandparents, and so is Regina.
Yes, that's actually really true.
Prince Charming and
wait a minute, so
Charming and Snow are now
in the next episode. Is Emma gonna meet?
They're great grandparents.
Wait, I'm so confused. What time was it in the promo?
I have no idea.
Yeah, the promo was very confusing.
Idea.
So wait,
it looked like she was in the Enchanted Forest because if you remember in the sneak peek, you see Henry has a little bit of trouble
So that's before he has
They need
Lucy?
to put
Yes.
dates
So
and
then she's not gonna
time.
meet Lucy Emma. Probably ever. Right?
Adam and Eddie, we need years. We need years.
More specifics in the show, please.
Who do you think started the curse? Like, who do you think made it?
Stepmother.
The stepmother, right?
Yeah.
It is the stepmother. Is that obvious? Is that too obvious?
If they
That's who I
wouldn't-
thought, but
You could tell she's the new, not evil queen, but she has that figure like, okay, this is gonna be the villain
Mhm.
that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
I don't think it's so hard because I always thought that Rumpel was always gonna be the #1 horrible villain of the
imagine
story.
if he started this.
I can
That's what I was
see
gonna
that.
say. Watch it, or maybe they did it to themselves because they had to get away from something,
And they
or
don't
maybe
remember.
something happened. They don't remember. No, because I remember that Snow White and Charming did that at some point, and
Yeah,
everyone
I
was
hate
so
when they
shocked
mess with
with
memory.
Zelena and stuff, wiped everyone's memory, and then suddenly they realized that they're the ones that did the curse themselves.
Yeah.
To leave Zelena's curse that was gonna hit them,
Uh-huh.
that was like worse or something. So
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how they explain all of this.
It's sad though, the story that Henry has, that he lost his child and his wife in a fire.
but maybe
Yeah.
that's what they were trying to get away from.
Yeah,
Maybe
fire
it was a
could
fire.
be a hint.
I don't know.
Oh,
Could be
maybe.
a hint, yeah.
But if you
Interesting.
remember, what was it? Oh, Emma, when she got, oh my god, it was so long ago, but when she, in season 3, when she lost her memory and was living with Henry, do you remember how her memory was like totally different?
Yeah.
Of why she
Yeah.
lived there? She was just like, I think it was a fire too, actually, and it was like, oh, well, like what is it? His father died in a fire, or was like a firefighter or something like that. Like, it was some different story that wasn't the truth, but that was what the curse did to her, because those were her new memories. She was
Maybe-
still Emma. She never changed her name.
Maybe it's
but,
just like
yeah.
by default there was just a fire. Maybe that's just like a thing.
Maybe
with,
that's
like,
just
the
what Adam and
curses.
Eddie go for.
Maybe because of like the smoke and stuff, that's what they like.
Yeah.
They kind of just
Oh.
like see the smoke of like the curse and it's like just think fire. That's what they remember.
I think we're supposed to see Zelena, I think is coming back too. We're
Yeah,
seeing her.
she's
So
coming back.
curious where she went. It'll be interesting to see her, Regina, well, Ronnie. It's still strange to call her.
Oh my god, I can't call her Ronnie.
Yeah.
She's not Ronnie.
I
She's
can't.
Regina. She
And
looks great. but she's
those
not
two
Ronnie.
go
Yeah.
up against the stepmother. That'll be good if they do something like that'll be an interesting dynamic.
And of course it's gonna, I don't know if they're gonna change it up or just follow the same time, like the same outline. True Love's Kiss.
oh, they absolutely.
There's
are gonna
definitely
do
gonna be a
that.
true love's kiss.
Imagine if like Jacinda and Henry have kind of like a parallel to Charming and
Oh,
Snow.
please don't do
like if
that.
they say like I thought I lost you. Or
I will always
something.
find you.
No, I don't
swear
think
to God,
if they don't
he
do I
says
will always
that.
find you. Instead they do I thought I lost you because it's like lost.
I could
and found.
definitely see them soon.
Right?
Alright, so let us know your thoughts down below. We're definitely interested to keep going and we're excited
Yeah.
to see what's gonna happen.
Let us know if you guys would like some reaction videos. Maybe Anna Maria would like to join us for those. Let us know also what you thought of the episode. How did you feel during it? Were you upset about certain things? Were you excited? Are you looking forward to the fresh new start? And
Are you really mad?
Are you a little annoyed?
So please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this little discussion.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter. We're at City of the Feels, and that's also our Snapchat.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye!